Dr. Julie, I would love to know how you help a client who feels a lot of uncertainty about the future. And right now, I think it's at an all-time high when you look at the headlines and when you look at the reports around the spike in anxiety and stress. What are tools that you can use to manage the uncertainty when you look out to the future?
Yeah. I think when everything's uncertain, a lot of the distress that causes is when we're trying to control it. You know, it's a bit like your book, isn't it? With the let them, right? It's the allow life to be uncertain. Every move in life is uncertain. Nothing is given. Nothing is fully controllable. And so it's probably one of life's most important skills to be able to tolerate that uncertainty and to know that when everything becomes really stressful and really uncertain, narrowing your focus is probably the most helpful sort of real-time tool to just focus on the next couple of steps ahead. What am I doing that's keeping me moving forward, even in times of, great uncertainty or stress or, all sorts of problems that might be up ahead? And probably the most fundamental way that I deal with that is saying, yes, that's why I have to live as if I have a future. Because otherwise I'm back to rabbit and headlights. Anything could happen, so I can't live. I can't carry on.
I'm glad that you said that, because I think when people hear you have to allow the uncertainty, you have to allow the fact that there are things out of your control, whether it's the headlines or the fact that you're now single again.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to be, or that you just had a miscarriage and you didn't want it, or you just got the cancer diagnosis, or somebody that you love is going in for surgery and it's all uncertain, or AI feels like it's taking over the world and will it take over your job? And so that sense of oh my gosh, I just have to let them. I have to allow this because I can't control it. I'm so happy you reminded us that that's not where it ends. And there was a tool in there, which is believing that you have a future, believing that things are better. Why is that important?
Because if you don't, you have nothing, right? You have to live as if you have a future, because otherwise you start dropping into this sense of doom that everything is pointless. A lot of it is about sort of bearing that kind of suffering side of it and moving forward anyway. And then things, you get these little pockets of time where things feel a bit better, or things, you open up the possibility of experiencing kind of pleasure or meaning or purpose throughout, despite the fact that the world is often scary and uncertain. And in some ways, it's always been that way.